Hi. I'm Jessica and welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Yeah, and in previous video told I have given you some tips for you to find the way how can we apply for a job online? Yeah, right. And in this video, I will give you more some information and more tips, especially 5 tips for you to complete a job application when you do the applying for a job process. Okay? Yeah, and now let's get started. Okay, so in this video, we have 5 tips for completing a job application. Yeah, and whenever we apply for a job, yes, and the first one we have to prepare before applying is completing a job application is necessary for every job. So the first tip, don't forget bringing the necessary information or have it ready to input online. That includes your resume detail, identification, including a social security card and driver license, a proof of citizenship, and contact information for a previous employer. Yeah, it is the basic information of yourself, and don't forget it. And the second tip is following instruction precisely. Why? Why we have to follow the instruction precisely? We have to read and review the entire application form first before you fill it out, and then do it so legibly. Consider your application as a reflection of your work ethic, and don't leave any question blank. Write and a for answer that are the applicable, and don't write see resume instead of answering the question. It seems like implied. Yes, and I'm sure that no employer will appreciate that action. And especially for online application, check for tips before you submit them. Tip pause. Okay, and we have the number 3. Yes, shape your answer to fit the job. We should avoid writing a laundry list of your education and experiences. Instead, offer detail about skills and accomplishment rather than a list of duties. To substantiate your experiences, draw on your schoolwork, extracurricular activities, and volunteer work. Yeah, try to craft an application that sets you apart and detailed. Why you are not only qualified but bring uniqueness to the role, and if you can do it well, yeah, and it can be 100%. The employer can very appreciate your CV. Okay, and we have the number 4. Yeah, and we have these references. We should provide professional references if you have them. And if you don't have, now what you have to do. If you don't have a long work history, include character references in addition past employer references. And if your work history is most robust, choose references who can attest to your skill and accomplishment relevant to the position. Yeah, so we have one more small tips for you. And when you are working at a place, at a company, try your best to make a good relationship with the college and with the boss. Okay, yeah, and maybe when you don't work for that company anymore, but in the future, the boss of that company or the college can help you in sometimes. Okay, yeah, and we have the last one. Yeah, and oh, and the last one is so a little mm, oh, I don't know how to I don't know how to say, but um, we have to avoid specified salary requirements. Yeah, because employers often use this question to screen application, and you don't want to be ruled out before getting an interview. The better answer is pre-notably or open. Yeah, and it can open for it can help you to open for more opportunities to get a job for the company you apply for. Yeah, and you have to remember every employers or require formal job application. Yeah, and you can make a list of your credentials already or use your CV as a guide and all information you need available when you apply. Yes, and at that time and at the time you complete the CV and you don't remember exactly your information is not good. Okay, and when you complete the CV and be sure the information you apply everything is true, accurate, and honest. And the employer don't appreciate the first information on a job application. Yes, and it can be ground for not hiring an applicant or for termination after hiring. Okay, and here is all my sharing today, and I hope that it can help you in uh, applying and completing your application. Yes, and wish you getting a good job. Good luck. I'm Jessica. Don't forget subscribing and liking my channel. Yeah, Jessica. Goodbye.